we got another package from Z1. Let's open it up and get started up. Let's see what they sent us. We got off-centric bolt elimination. It's a little extra for this option. And some bolts, maybe some hardware. But this is the main thing that we're installing today. These are the adjustable camber arms from Z1. It looks really nice. And these are the street edition because I don't want to hear all the noise. So keeping the street for now. Definitely still trackable. Let's go look at the G. It's gonna be on this side. This little bolt. This is the camber arm. For you skis balls that don't know, it's gonna be a 17, just like pretty much every bolt down here in the suspension. I think there's one more bolt back here. So pop that right out. After trying to take this off and realizing that it's not the easiest thing ever, so let me show you. This is the bolt. You're trying to push it out. Yep. And get so we're gonna have to remove the sway bar, which is this thing. Usually there's a heat shield above this, but my car doesn't have it, so less for me to worry about. Awesome. So these are gonna be 14 millimeters down here, and then I'm not Hulk, so I'm gonna use a breaker bar. What the? So once you remove these bolts, one on each side, you can remove this, and I believe you get enough play where you can actually pull that bolt out. Would you look at that? And you're all set. Let's go measure these two with the Z1 version. So I got these out. Line them up, try to get them as close as possible.
In this instance, there's only play to move to the right. Don't be like me and install it like this.
And then the alignment shop will actually do the camber that you want, or whatever you ask them, I guess. This is going to be for the right side. Well, I already started on this side. And looks pretty good. Has enough play. When installing on this side, this is towards the front. There's a certain way that the bolt wants to sit, so it can't be like on top because that's not flush. So that has to sit flush over here, and same thing on the other side. If you look over here, there's a washer, and it only goes in one way. So just make sure that you're paying attention during the whole process, and you'll be good. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to recommend is that before you try tightening these up, because it does move, you would have to do this one first. Since the sway bar did have some kind of grease, I would go ahead and put this up as soon as possible. And go down and just make sure that these are all nice and tight. Time to do the other side. Right now, perfectly.
As I mentioned earlier, there's way too much threads up here and none down there.
With this one, so only thing left to do is put it back on. Little 15-minute job for each side. And the last tip I have for you is that if you look at the Z1, this is a grease fitting, so this doesn't squeak or something. So make sure this is upside down, facing down, I guess, when installing it. We got both sides done. We're putting everything back. Pretty easy job. We can go ahead and drop this. A little too fast. Alright, first spot. Let's see if they can do it. Alright, just. And bumper's off. We'll be dropping her off right now. And gotta let them know that I'm gonna do zero camber on the back because we want the traction. Sort of. Oh, what? More car parts. What is this?